bottom with plastic and glassware on top. Cascade Platinum Plus removes visible and invisible residue for virtually spot-free and shiny dishes. Switch to your dishwasher and Cascade Platinum Plus.
Two, please. Make that three with the Capital One Saver card. You earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment. Get your tentacles off my 3% cash back. Perfect delivery. What's in your wallet?
Oh, great costume. Looks like you deserve both. See it, boys?
What you on, girlfriend? Chilling. Okay, that's what's up. Yep. That's what's up. It's been a long day. Working like a mug. I'm off now, chilling.
Get out.
Down my little. I'm gonna sip on me a little juice. The pimp juice. Where are you from? Real Rockford. Yeah, we low key.
I see. What you going out there? Why my name is my what? Why my name is so bad? I mean, I wouldn't know. I never had. I don't drink that, so I wouldn't know.
That's a good thing. You are that, so you can't drink yourself. But it's only to be purchased. I'm getting up in the morning now. I'm decided I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. I go to the mornings and I buy you. Now you more like Starbucks. I like Starbucks. So
What up,
dealing
man?
with like a
Easy?
franchise like that, a
What
lot
up,
of people
bro?
go there. You know what I mean? That's all.
All right. I like the name Tina Bina though. So
Nah, that's cool. So
Damn
it could be like,
easy.
I mean, that's your first name. That's what you call my way. I'm just AKA and shit. That's all. Gotta give you an alien. You know what I mean? If you, whatever you need an alien, you need to go out.
For real.
Whatever you gotta get your name for.
Hit me backstage.
Nobody would never
You still got my
know you
email?
got legal name.
It's still the same, or
right. Okay.
hold on,
All
put
right.
it
All right.
I'm gonna mute myself over here, Tina, for a second. I'm on YouTube. Let me mute this mic real quick. Yeah, it's still Team Footage Inc. or Team Footage 3D.
What's up, baby?
That's what's up.
What's up for you?
You know how it is, eh? If you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't.
I'm doing all right. Where you from?
It ain't no wants. I'm still will. You know what I'm saying? Still the real deal. Yep.
I'm from Chicago.
I still been wanting to break it down, but I really, my stuff still jammed up. I got a new iPhone,
Southside.
but then my computer's got all those original files from Rosemont site. I couldn't remember the password, and then I had got another laptop just like it,
Southside.
and I done waited these 2 years, and I think the battery won't charge. So I didn't want to erase the other one. Shit, that battery bad. But I'm gonna get them bad boys open, cause I still got them original files. Man, I got so much stuff. And all the stuff about that snake still, all that. Because, you know what, let me turn this down over here, man. Man, we finna talk. Now, it's like this, Amp Easy. It's like this. Every time I try to give Trey Gang his flowers, he want to disrespect me. I sit there, I listen. Don't say no, I don't say nothing out of terms, out of line, no nothing. Boom. Why you over here? Oh, every time I come out some, yeah, bring all the cater. Oh, you talking about me, call me Trey Gag and all that. Yeah. But I told you, you know what, bro? It's a man, this is new time. It's been some years. I tried to tell him, right? So I tried to tell him, sir, I had to end up calling him Circle Gang because they keep going in circles. But what I'm trying to tell him is, listen here, man. Listen here. This is what I'm trying to tell Trey Gang if you're listening to him. He breaking it down and he doing the right thing. He on it how they manipulate the situation. But at the same time, he got to bring in Unc Fed, right? He got to bring in Unc Fed with all that he came with. And then you got to pay attention to Lord footage. Because listen, Am Easy. This everybody, every R.P. Tiffany Draper, R.P. Planet of the Fakes, hey, King Rob, all them, man. But listen, and this why I call Trey Gang Circle Gang. They missing the point. They doing the right thing, coming up with all this and this and this and that. And this why you know why they can't tie the kids to it. Because go back to King Rob when he talking about how they was just used and paid money to shut up. Listen, check this out, man. They said when Irene got there, she got beat up, and that's why she looked all jacked up, right? Who did she have to fight when she got there? Look, Kanika was doing that back page shit from the 6th, right? And Mama Tina messed it up with all that, saying the tickets and the dates and all that, right? Right? Now, I know Trey Gang checked me out and checked out my old stuff because he wanted to try to say the other day, how Mama T gonna talk about this? Yeah, I tried to tell y'all, how she gonna explain something at 4:30 in the morning about something she did at 7:30 in the morning? Do you hear me? See, when Mama T came back to that thing, it was 7:30 in the morning. How at 4:30 in the morning on the phone with the police, she describing what she did at 7:30 in the morning? It ain't 7:30 yet. Fuck is you talking about? So listen, he tried to be on that. He tried to sneak into what he tried to do. But listen, they got everything right. They doing all the steps and everything. But I told them, look, remember how the footage was played over with from the room, and it was all played with, and stuff was on top of stuff. And I say you got to have the original to make a copy, to make some foreign ass bullshit. You got to have the original, or you gonna start over from scratch doing something you ain't got nothing to go off of. You ain't got no what they call it, a template. You ain't gonna have no template to start with, so you got to have the original footage from the party and the hotel. And the hotel ain't had no business getting that footage from them phones and putting it on the site with the cameras from the hotel. That's one way they fucked up. Because the road my site ain't got nothing to do with one, for the police, and two, how they gonna put it up on there before they get the shit to the police? How this shit gonna be out here before the police investigated? We ain't get younged off shit until what? To the end. So listen, they got. So when you think about Irene got to that room, got beat up, what she did? Because somebody went through Kanika phone, started calling their friends. When Irene got there, they beat that ass and told her, this what you finna do. You finna go through Kanika phone, start calling everybody goddamn up here, all y'all friends. You finna start calling them up and y'all finna have this motherfucking party. She did. So, this is what I'm saying. That was Devontae Freeman and Mike Glennon. Now, if you've been paying attention to me, tell me, Aunt Beezy, did you ever look up Devontae Freeman and Mike Glennon? Have you heard me talk about them and putting them videos out there? You know who they are, right? Devontae Freeman and Mike Glennon. See, when you add them two in there, that's when you could realize King Rob was telling the truth. Unfair was telling the truth. Everybody was telling the truth, but they didn't know nothing about them boys. Who is them boys? You know who them boys is. Go back to the Kanika was on back page. Who would have been trying to call up some coochie in Chicago? At that hotel, that 4 or 5 star hotel. Who would have been calling some tail? Who would have been calling some cocktail? Who? Them football players that was there for a week going through their ritual stuff before the first game of the season. The Chicago Bears versus the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, they needed a black girl and a white girl. Yeah. Yeah. And they went on the 6th. Yeah. And they went back on the 8th. And that's when it went down. Why? Because that's when other motherfuckers jumped in and wanted some. They way out of town. They wives all out. They kids back at home in Atlanta. The motherfuckers wanted some ass. So it got out of hand. And that's when I had that video of them dudes lined up. Remember, I had one that was steaming there. And I was like, damn, where these dudes come from all this steam? And then it's like when them dudes were lined up on each side, Kanika was in that video right there. And then that dude with the big long horse thing, he stuck it in the back. She started bleeding all this and everybody standing around. And then that camera, remember, and that's when what's kind of drinking that Red Bull and all that. But that video turned it out and YouTube took the page. Team footage, that was team footage. They took the page. Talking about indecency thing. That was Kanika getting raped. YouTube got it. YouTube got that UFO stand up there and I'm looking at it, then that motherfucker took off and YouTube freed my shit and didn't want to goddamn put it out. Even when them motherfuckers had them lasers back in 2020. That motherfucking thunder said, dun-dun-dun. That wasn't that. I'm sitting there looking at the shit on the goddamn space to the thing, and that's when the motherfucking thing got up there and connected that thing up there. And they started building goddamn transformers, start pew, pew, shooting at the goddamn Wukong and that big ass Japanese rider that I keep showing y'all still now. That's where all the damn microchips was at. Man. Every time they talk about Russia, bomb Ukraine and stuff, it's always a storm around where you can end up seeing that motherfucking shit up in the sky. And they shooting at that shit and they can't hit it, but they gotta shoot it to where the motherfucking bombs and missiles and shit gonna land somewhere else, way out where goddamn they don't give a damn about them people. They trying to shoot that shit. They trying to shoot that motherfucker down. Ain't no damn war going on. No, I'm not amongst humans. That's a damn lie. They make sure a whole bunch of chaos go on. Excuse me. So nobody realize what's really, really going on. Man, them aliens and shit, other life forms been showing themselves. Man, the government had that shit so goddamn decent, man, so slick. But who am I? I'm just corrupt motherfucker. Do or die. Don't give a fuck, motherfucker. Under control like Janet. 21-year-old niggas on this planet. Damn it. Corrupt. But you know, shit just wild though. Team footage. I'm going back to these messages. Team footage 3D. You can send it on that team footage 3D. Oh, okay. You send it to the team footage Inc. That's cool too. I get it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, somebody said. Somebody was on in the chat on Trey Gaines video, and they said why they ain't got no videos of J Money coming and going out of that hotel, but they got him walking around. I don't think I remember nobody playing a video of J Money coming through the front door, but I think it was a video of him coming through the front door, and he bust that right, and he was on his phone, and he went walking down the hallway to the right. When you go in them doors right there, that front desk could be right there in front of you. You could bust a right there and go down the hallway to the back, and you will be on that side where they got that ballroom to the right, which them doors Mama T came out of. But them doors right there, when you go in there, ain't gonna lead to that kitchen area, because that goddamn kitchen area is downstairs. So how the fuck can she come running out of that area down that hallway, and that motherfucking doors? Them motherfucking doors don't lead to no goddamn kitchen. The motherfucking doors don't come up out of that goddamn. Them doors is not going to lead you to that kitchen. You want me to tell you where that kitchen is? It's downstairs. Listen, the bathroom, where the men's and the women's bathroom. You got the men's bathroom up top, and what people don't know is around that corner, they just think it's a water fountain. No, it's a little small office. Thank you. It's a little small office right there. That's what that door is a small office. It ain't nowhere you can keep walking down no hallway under them stairs. On the side of that door, on the side of that bed where you can go in the men's bathroom, between the men's bathroom and them steps to go upstairs, it's an office area right there that's big enough for somebody to have a desk with a computer on it. Because that's what's in there. And there was a lady in there on the phone, and I went in and I looked at her. I said something, but I went on and left, and she didn't even get up to even goddamn say nothing. I was too scared to go down the hallway and open up them two brown doors and go in that kitchen. But I seen motherfuckers down there. I got the hell headed, you know. And when you back at them steps right there, when you look to the right, it's a door right there. It's a door right there. And but the trip is, okay, you know, the hallway downstairs, when she come off them elevator, when she come off the elevators, it's two elevators right there that look like that. You can get off an elevator right there and walk up, and it'll be another elevator to your left. It'll be the elevator to your right too. So when she got out the elevator, when you get out the elevator, you can walk, and then you can go up some steps. As soon as you get to the top of them steps, halfway, you right there to your right, which is the front of the hotel. It's a little gift shop. You keep on walking up them steps, then boom, when you're at the top of them steps, if you look to your right, that's going outside to the front of the hotel. But on the outside of them doors right there, it's the is the sign for the restaurant. Now, like I said, when you come up them stairs right there, them first halfway up them steps, it's the gift shop. You come on up, that's the door to go outside, which is that thing. When you look to your left, that's going down the hallway. That's going to be to your visibility bar to your left. The restaurant right there at the top where I got them scallops that day I went in there and ate to your right. You keep on going straight, you'll run into the doors. When you keep going just right there on the other side of that wall of the restaurant and the visibility bar to your left, that's where them stairs is to come upstairs right there. It's an escalator and it's some stairs. And then right there when you're looking at, that's where that guard shack is, the guard room with the glass. But like I said, you keep straight down that hallway. If you pass the visibility bar to your left and that little restaurant to your right, you look straight, that's them doors to go in the caddy shack. You can bust a left and walk down the hall a little bit and then bust a right. Now you go out some doors. Now you're outside, walking on the outside of the caddy shack to walk on up to be at the front doors of the caddy shack, or in that parking lot that got the arm doors, or look to the right and you will see that parking deck over there. You keep looking to the straight ahead. That's where that goddamn football stadium where the goddamn Chicago Bears, the Atlanta Falcons practiced at the multi-million-dollar facility out the way of the Chicago Bears so they don't see what they plan is and how they goddamn doing. And they was at the Crown Plaza, the Atlanta Falcons at the Crown Plaza. That's the hotel they had that was right there by the stadium for them practicing chill. And then they called some goddamn back page babes. Ah, man. So exhausted. Shit, man. Can't go. I feel like going back that way. I don't feel like I did my job, man. Told y'all, man, Devontae Freeman and Mike Glennon. Y'all take it from there, man. Somebody gotta listen to me, man. Where you think all that money came from? Who would have had access to the cash that Miss Barbara had got? All that Atlanta stuff, the mortician stuff. Told y'all that was Phaedra in the casket. That was Nene Leakes and Portia walking down the hallways in the blue jean outfits at the different Crown Plaza. It was in Atlanta. Why they was confusing us. Yes, more of that. smoking over there. Got the curtains closed.
I know today was Wednesday. It's Tuesday.
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
you ain't got a lot. What up, Jenny? That's Jenny. That's Jenny from back in the day. They practiced. The game was on the 10th. That Saturday morning. The game was on the 10th. Yep. And they found her on the 11th that night. That switched over at 12:35 a.m. Mama T, they showed Mama T going in there to look at her like at 12:45 at night, which is Saturday morning, the 11th. Man, but a lot of people they wasn't catching on to that. I had them videos showing that time stamp of Mama T being there at 12:40. At 12:35, they said they found Kanika. At 12:45, Mama T was down there in that kitchen. How the fuck? So Mama T was there the whole time they were looking for Kanika. When they found Kanika, she was already there. She didn't come from home or nothing. They said they found her on the timestamp. It was 12:35 a.m., which was the 11th. At 12:45, Mama T was down there in that kitchen. Finna see Kanika on the stretcher. And then they walked her past the stretcher to look at the kitchen back there where they found it, the freezer. Then she supposed to come running out that hallway, hollering. That damn hallway right there don't even come from goddamn there. Man. I walked around the hotel 2-3 times. 2-3 different times. Got it recorded. One of them I got on goddamn private over there on saran wrap, because motherfuckers don't deserve it. My conversation with Andrew, motherfuckers don't deserve it. I was out there. I went out there on Kanika Day. And I was the last one out there. I was the last person out there. My old lady and daughter had went somewhere and got lost, and they was way in Chicago somewhere. I was out that motherfucker late, all behind that motherfucker, asking people to use their damn phone. The damn lady wouldn't let me. I seen them parking decks back there. I seen how them damn hotels and the DoubleTree was connected. I went all around through the DoubleTree. I goddamn went on up to them other ones. I went on down the street to all them other ones. And that motherfucker who looked like have on all black walking by, that's in that video, the supposed to be the security guard, but he looked like he blanked out. That motherfucker walked across the street down there and he looked like a black ghost. His head, his arms, his head and his hands looked just like his shirt and pants. He looked like a blacked out figure. And that motherfucker walked from goddamn over there like he done came from goddamn Crown Plaza and then walked past the DoubleTree and coming towards the other one, and he crossed the damn street to go some other. That when you be back there in the back, you can get to about 5, 6 hotels all right there from the back. That one that made out of all glass, all that. The DoubleTree got that pool out down there in the front where you can see from the glass. No, not the DoubleTree. The DoubleTree is next to it, and then it's another one next. It's a road, and then it's another hotel right across the street, and that motherfucker right there got a pool right there in the front. Man, I was all around through that motherfucker, man. Motherfucker can't tell me shit. All the motherfuckers been doing them videos, all of them. The motherfucker can't tell me shit. I walked around that motherfucker. I walked around through the hotel. I went downstairs. I was upstairs. I went to the motherfucking door at 924 and 926, standing right there, seeing the damn the elevators, seeing the little small elevator for the workers to go up and down to transport food. That's only their elevator, not the public's. Fuck out of here. I know all that, seen all that. Yeah. When that police said in that videoing themselves going like that and that damn door open for that ain't for regular people. That's for the goddamn man. When I was downstairs, came out, that motherfucker came out the hotel. He went in the door over there by that pool. When you come out of there on that bottom level and you can walk down and you can go up that ramp. He went over there to the right and went to the left over there and went in that door, but we came down the elevator together and he asked me, have I ate yet? I said, no. He said, I can go in there and eat. I guess he thought I was a guest there. Man, I was all through that bitch. But I did, I went down there, I went in there and got me some scallops. The motherfucker, $21. I sat down at that restaurant and ate. Motherfucker can't tell me nothing. I went back there behind that visibility bar where. And you can see the pool from there. You go over there and go over there, that's where you can go to the goddamn pool. I went down in that pool area and all down through there and seen the weight room and all that in that pool, all in that area. Motherfuckers ain't even got video of that. It's all good though. It is all good.